legendary podcaster accused him of capitalizing off a man's death for views. And one guest made death threats so graphic that security had to step in before someone got hurt. This is Adam22, the most polarizing figure in hip-hop media, and these are the times rappers completely flipped out on him. Back in 2019, Compton rapper Slim 400 took 9 bullets and survived against all odds. While he was recovering in a hospital bed, Adam22 made a critical mistake. He posted a screenshot of their text conversation with the hospital's location clearly visible. The screenshot spread like wildfire across the internet, with blogs reposting it everywhere. Suddenly, anyone who wanted to finish the job knew exactly where to find him.
I got a real bone to pick with you, bro.
Oh, what's up?
You didn't put my hospital address on the internet.
I know. I screenshotted the conversation with Bud.
And posted it. Got shot 9 times.
The weight of what happened was written all over Slim's face. This wasn't about clout or content. This was life and death.
You want them to come back to the hospital?
That didn't happen, did it?
No, it didn't. Thank God. But like, bro, you did that.
That's
up. Do that.
I know, that is up. I'm sorry.
That's out, Adam.
That's really bad.
You could have had me killed.
Adam eventually took it down after being told. But by then, the damage was done.
I did delete it as soon as he told me to delete it, but I don't know how many hours it was up.
This shit was already on air. You know, people screenshotted that and reposted it and blogs picked it up.
Slim laid out the reality of what could have happened, the consequences Adam never even considered.
But you don't think that the people would probably assume there's only so many hospitals in the area, right?
Hell no.
No? There's a bunch?
St. Francis is a popular hospital.
Adam finally understood the gravity of his carelessness.
Too flagrantly, huh?
Black don't do that.
Yeah, it's a good point. God, man, I'm really.
But we can get back on the topic though. I had to just,
right though.
I had to just holler at you about that, bro. Because that was heartbroken.
Tragically, Slim 400 was murdered in 2021. That conversation carries a different weight now, knowing how dangerous street life truly is and how one careless post could have accelerated that tragedy. Accidentally endangering someone's life is devastating, but when a platinum artist physically confronts you at a music festival over a rap battle opinion, there's no time to think, only react. When Machine Gun Kelly and Eminem went bar for bar in 2018, the entire hip-hop world picked sides. MGK released Rap Devil, Eminem fired back with Kill Shot, and the debate over who won raged for months. Adam22 made his stance crystal clear on multiple platforms. He declared Eminem the winner. MGK didn't forget that. Fast forward to Rolling Loud Los Angeles, December 2019. Adam was working backstage, conducting interviews with his microphone ready. Then MGK spotted him from across the way and made a beeline straight for him.
MGK, what's up? Oh my God!
The microphone went flying. Adam stood there in complete shock while everyone around them scrambled to process what just happened.
Come on, MGK, say something.
With cameras rolling and a crowd gathering, Adam tried to make sense of what just went down.
Give me a handshake or something? I'm not sure. That was unique. That was hot.
MGK delivered his message loud and clear that day. Opinions carry consequences, especially when they involve rap battles and bruised egos. Adam learned firsthand that some artists take these things very personally. Getting slapped over opinions is one thing, but when a legendary podcaster accuses you of exploiting someone's death for views, that's an entirely different kind of confrontation. When Joe Budden brought Adam22 onto his podcast in 2022, there was something specific on his mind: the way Adam handled Kevin Samuels' passing. Within hours of Samuels' death, No Jumper had uploaded multiple clips from their previous interview, racking up hundreds of thousands of views. Joe wasn't about to let that slide.
I don't like what you did after he died.
What?
It's disgusting.
What, re-uploading the parts of the interview?
Disgusting.
What'd he do?
The nastiest performance I've ever seen.
What?
Adam attempted to justify his actions, but Joe wasn't interested in excuses.
What is your job as a content creator? Your job is to make content and get that content out to the people who want to see it.
False.
Joe broke down exactly why the timing was wrong. The frustration in his voice was unmistakable. One of the other guests chimed in as well.
Like,
What is the nasty part about it?
yourself
The nastiness is you are trying to capitalize off of somebody else's demise before his family even had an opportunity to.
How am I trying to capitalize on it?
Budden offered a simple test that would reveal Adam's true intentions.
Then turn off monetization.
If you turn off monetization, you're going to stop it from spreading on the platform. Nobody's
Stop
going to
it,
see
Adam.
it. You know it's true.
Joe laid it all out with zero sugarcoating.
That was sinister.
You think it's evil to make people watch more YouTube content?
I think it is. I'm only giving my opinion. I'm not asking y'all's opinion.
Adam struggled to defend himself throughout the entire segment. Joe made his position crystal clear. There's a fine line between creating content and exploiting tragedy. Being called out for capitalizing on death is heavy, but when an activist confronts you about giving a platform to white supremacists without any pushback, that cuts even deeper. Chinamak has built his reputation on holding people accountable, so when he learned that Adam22 had interviewed white supremacist Richard Spencer without properly challenging his racist ideology, he knew he had to address it. When Mac finally got the opportunity to confront Adam face to face, he came prepared.
That you don't take accountability for some of the things you've done, right?
But I think people want me to take accountability for things that I didn't do, or that are not true.
Things, but things that you just aren't mindful, like you're just not being mindful of certain things.
Mac articulated the exact problem. His frustration was evident in every word.
Typically, when it comes to the Richard Spencer conversation, I think
that's what we're talking about. But how about the people that don't care about none of that, but just are just don't appreciate the fact that you didn't have their like, you know, how they think and what you know, where they stand.
Adam claimed he wished he had grilled Spencer harder, but Mac saw right through the deflection.
It's not that they shouldn't be on the podcast, Adam. Is that they should be at least like the integrity of it should be like, now we have to ask them about these things,
right? But that's what I just said.
Because the people that are watching it are, you know, we have to take that into consideration.
Mac dissected why Adam's word choices kept missing the mark. Every point landed with precision.
These words, bro, like appease and making sure, like,
I think you're missing out on the fact that I'm like really making sense here, because it does.
He's saying the same that you said.
The most damning observation centered on Adam's audience demographics. Mac stated it plainly.
Especially when you have somebody that said things like that towards black people, Latino people, Asian people, other people, you know what I'm saying? And the things that he said when he's coming on a platform where half of the viewership is black or minorities, that should be addressed.
China. Mac never raised his voice or issued threats. He simply presented the truth in a way that left Adam with no rebuttal. Sometimes the most powerful confrontations aren't the loudest. They're the ones that force you to look in the mirror. Getting checked in person is one thing, but when a legendary rapper threatens to shoot up your entire studio on Instagram Live, that's an entirely different level of energy. By July 2023, Soulja Boy had reached his breaking point. No Jumper guest kept invoking his name, claiming he had disrespected a deceased friend. Big Draco decided to address it all on Instagram Live. And what followed became one of the most explosive selling, Britty meltdowns the internet has ever witnessed.
All y'all niggas had no jumper, y'all niggas bitch, nigga. Stop playing on me, come blow that up. That's what I'm saying, nigga. Stop saying my name on your out your mother fool. Come that store up, nigga.
But he was just warming up. The rant intensified as Soulja addressed everyone at No Jumper directly.
Adam22 nigga, smack the out your white ass nigga. Everybody No Jumper, y'all niggas that come blow that whole up. That's what I'm saying, nigga. Talking about you gonna smack me, what? Who gonna glue your hands back on your arms after you do that?
The entire internet was watching in real time. Soulja showed no signs of slowing down. He brought up Adam's wife.
Nigga, Adam22 nigga, wife, Desto Dub is a bitch. You seen me plenty of time, nigga. Ain't do shit. Come on, nigga, but give me some put that bitch.
The threats kept escalating, each one more intense than the last.
Talking about, nigga. Ain't nobody smacking me, nigga. On my mama. On my motherfucking mama, ain't nobody slapping me, nigga. You gonna get shot in your motherfucking face, nigga.
Then Soulja made it abundantly clear this wasn't just talk. He was ready to pull up.
Adam22, you can text me the address to No Jump if you want to. I can slide right now, bro. You know what I'm saying? But all that bringing on my Instagram, I mean, all that shit you got going, bro. Stop playing with me, bro.
The rant continued for nearly 20 minutes. It remains one of the most intense celebrity meltdowns ever captured on social media. Instagram threats are terrifying, but when one of your most loyal supporters almost crashes out over being called a disrespectful name on your own platform, that's when you know you've pushed too far. FYB J Mane had been one of No Jumper's most consistent Chicago voices, sharing real street stories and positioning himself as someone genuinely pushing for peace in the city. But when he pulled up in November 2025, he had something weighing on him. Specifically, how Adam treats him compared to other guests.
And I just told Adam, hell no, I ain't coming to Cali, because he paying 6ix9ine 100,000, but trying to get J Mane crumbs. Breadcrumbs. Breadcrumbs, gang. Breadcrumbs when I done did a lot for No Jumper.
Adam made a joke. Something about birds and breadcrumbs. You could see J Mane's entire expression shift.
Break this down. What do birds
or like ducks? You ever been to a pond? You throw some bread?
Yeah, you ain't just see on my Instagram? You ain't just see on my Instagram I was feeding the birds and the ducks with the bread?
I didn't know about that.
It hit different when you compare J Mane to a bird and a duck. Break down. Like, what?
The energy in the room shifted. Adam referenced something he almost said on another podcast. Something that clearly crossed a line.
How do you get from Jay Osama trashing you on this podcast?
I call him a right? Because
that's a good point. I actually like that idea. We're going to end up in a Ruga situation.
Yeah.
But all I'm saying...
Are you going to up my pace, sir?
No, that's a totally different question.
J Mane's whole demeanor transformed. He referenced Ruga's confrontation and made it clear he understood exactly why it happened.
They don't call me no more on this platform, guys.
I didn't call you...
That was kind of respectful. Like, I don't even play like that on the and put it like this. That's why I see why Ruga jumped up in the and all that. Like, gang, you be going too far, Adam.
J Mane explained how he's always defended Adam, even when his own people question his judgment for continuing to work with him.
And then when I get back to Chicago, I'm like, nah, Adam cool. He just be whooping the wop. He know how to whoop. And I be trying to stick up for you behind.
I think everybody watching at home knows that I didn't call you a bitch.
J Mane managed to keep himself together, but just barely. Adam learned that day that even his most loyal defenders have their limits. Almost losing your temper with your boss is one thing, but when your own employee questions your entire credibility in hip-hop on your own show, that's an entirely different level of disrespect. Almighty Suspect was part of the No Jumper team, but tensions between him and Adam had been simmering for a while. It all ignited when a super chat arrived from a viewer claiming Adam couldn't win an argument with Suspect about hip-hop.
I mean, came in hip-hop in 32. I was born into hip-hop.
What are you talking about? I've been listening to rap since I was a tiny child. Bro, no, but this argument is you taking an L because you're arguing that I can't have an argument.
I'm not saying you can't have an argument.
No, but you're arguing that my opinion...
I didn't say you can't
But why is my opinion less...
No.
Suspect's argument was straightforward. There's a fundamental difference between being a fan of hip-hop and actually growing up immersed in the culture. Adam was a spectator from New Hampshire who began interviewing rappers in his 30s.
Being a fan and being in it are completely separate things, Adam.
How are you in it?
Don't you understand?
Just because you were going to live shows?
No, not
because you're going to battles?
I'm judging battles.
I'm saying
I'm judging
Suspect.
battles at 12.
Suspect. If you're going to have...
My father's an underground
Why do I keep talking...
But Adam wasn't having it. Instead of engaging with the argument, he accused Suspect of making it about race. Suspect never mentioned the word white. He said 32. Adam kept twisting his words.
You're telling me I can't have an opinion on rap because I'm white.
I didn't say you can't have an opinion. Where did white come into this? I said 32. I never said white.
Every time Suspect made a valid point, Adam distorted it, called him a liar, accused him of throwing rocks and hiding his hand. The gaslighting was relentless. Suspect started giving Adam the "you got it, bro" treatment.
Who has created the most successful podcast on the West Coast in the history of the internet?
But you don't rap.
I knew Cole was about to do
That's different.
Adam pulled rank, started flexing his accomplishments, his success, his numbers. Told Suspect he's been in hip-hop for decades with nothing to show for it. Suspect pointed out that Adam initiated the personal attacks, but Adam kept positioning himself as the victim.
from more.
You're playing the
from
victim.
What I was actually
You're playing the
involved in.
victim.
That's not a victim. I'm saying you're trying to diminish what I was involved in by calling it poetry lounges. That's like for the equivalent.
How are you not diminishing what I'm involved in?
You had
See, look, he's playing the victim.
The back and forth dragged on for nearly 30 minutes. Suspect maintained his composure as long as humanly possible. But Adam wouldn't relent, kept manipulating his words, kept playing the victim. Finally, Suspect had enough.
We listen.
If you want to argue, look at me.
We listen.
Don't be looking at the guy sitting next to me.
Where you going, cuz?
Damn, I thought we were just making content. Look how in his feelings he is, bro.
Suspect stood up and walked off set. Adam sat there acting bewildered, as if he hadn't just spent half an hour gaslighting his own employee on camera. Suspect was eventually fired after unrelated incidents, but this confrontation revealed the cracks had been forming long before that. Getting checked by your employees is humiliating, but when a Chicago rapper accuses you of name-dropping him in every episode to create dangerous situations, the threats become all too real. King Yella had been monitoring No Jumper for months, watching his name surface in interview after interview. Florida rappers bringing him up, LA Crips mentioning him, random guests throwing his name around for clout. By the time he walked into the studio in 2024, he was fed up with being reduced to content.
I'm really worried about you steady playing with my name.
But I think you're trying to put it on me playing with your name when in reality, you are a topic of conversation and a lot of people bring you up. It's not like I'm the one always bringing you up.
Adam attempted to defend himself. The exchange was growing increasingly heated, but Yella's patience had run out.
Do you really think I'm a or something? You saying that like you sensing something on skeezy, like I've really been getting my life together trying to change, but it's like you're just playing with me.
The tension escalated. Yella broke down exactly why this wasn't merely about content. It was about real-world consequences.
You mix my name in with from Florida, you mixing my name in with LA Crips that's playing with my, listen, you got playing with my name talking about fate on skis. I'm not fighting nobody.
Adam mentioned his armed security. You could watch Yella's entire demeanor transform. That comment struck a nerve.
You better be prepared. I'm prepared to die right now. It's you on skeezy. It's you.
Yeah,
no,
I'm probably even more prepared than you.
No, you're not.
I think I am.
You're not. No, you're not.
Yella made his position unmistakably clear. Stop using his name for content, or deal with the consequences that come from mixing real street politics with entertainment. Street beefs getting physical is one thing, but when a self-proclaimed gravedigger starts making death threats on camera and snatching equipment, that's a whole different level of chaos. When Gravedigger Quez appeared on No Jumper in May 2025, Adam kicked things off by asking if he had any new music or new bodies planned for the year. Quez responded that a lot of people were about to die, but not in the way anyone expected. He meant killing people's old selves, erasing them, teaching them to build new identities. That's when Quez turned to Adam and suggested he needed to follow his own advice.
You look dead by the eye, like they.
You're bragging about eating once a day. You're probably eating Bojangles or something.
No, not. I'm not eating none of that.
What do you eat?
I mean protein.
Quez started claiming the government was slowly killing people through food. Population control. Said that's why people die at 60 instead of living past 100. Adam countered that America actually has an underpopulation problem and told him to Google it. Quez refused, claimed Google was designed to make people dumber.
I think you should Google, is America overpopulated?
Oh my God, I ain't got to Google.
You don't think you could learn something from Googling?
No, I don't. That's why you so stupid. You keep trying to learn. You can't learn, you absorb.
Well, you think America is overpopulated.
Adam had heard enough. He locked eyes with Quez and told him exactly where he thought this trajectory was heading. 10 years from now, one of them would still be winning. The other wouldn't be.
How about I promise you this?
What's your premise?
10 years from now, I'm still going to be rich and you're still going to be clout chasing off a body. Said facts.
Quez laughed it off, claimed he'd be a motivational speaker in movies, bigger than any podcast. But Adam kept pushing. Then he said something that made the entire room uncomfortable.
You're going to be 51 years old, probably with AIDS or something syphilis, because you done been fucking.
If you think anybody's going to give a about you in 10 years, you're very confused.
No, hell no, because I'm going to be a different person, guy.
The atmosphere shifted. Quez wasn't laughing anymore. He responded with something personal, something about Adam's wife that he knew would land differently. That's when the entire interview derailed. Quez's tone changed. The threats became genuine.
Come on.
I'm you feel me? I know you stay now.
Good luck with that.
Good luck.
That's the irony. Only one of us has a gun on him right now.
Like, crazy as hell.
Let's see your pipe.
The room erupted, both of them going back and forth, voices raised, neither willing to back down. This was the moment everyone thought it was about to turn physical.
I got more views than you.
Your music don't even hit 600. It don't even hit 6 figures. You can't even hit 6 figures, and you got a body.
It don't matter.
You gotta go kill 10 more people. You still ain't gonna get no views.
I'm not chasing that. I'm not chasing. I ain't going nowhere. And I'm taking this.
Quez grabbed equipment off the table. The situation nearly went completely sideways. Security intervened, but not before both men made it absolutely clear. This wasn't entertainment anymore. Death threats during interviews are wild. But when a Chicago rapper accuses you of breaking street code and disrespecting the dead, then tells you he came there specifically to beat your ass, that's when things get truly dangerous. Chicago rapper Ruga had been building tension with Adam22 long before October 2024. Adam had posted clips without permission, made jokes about Ruga's deceased friends, and even flirted with Duck's mama online. Ruga requested to review their previous interview before it was released. Adam agreed, then he dropped it anyway without sending the footage. When Ruga finally got the chance to address it in person, he arrived with all the smoke.
Damn near the first thing you started the interview off with was, you said you didn't want to talk about the billionaire. I literally just told you this. So it's like, why speak about it on camera?
Adam broke his word before the cameras even finished recording. But that wasn't the worst part. Ruga had been DMing him repeatedly, asking for the footage. Complete radio silence.
But this particular time when I'm DMing you, telling you, like, send me the video, the clip, you're not hitting me back. Now you drop it. And you knew I talked to you and you agreed upon this. As a man, when you tell somebody I'm gonna do this, you gotta stand on it.
The tension continued building. You could feel it filling the room. Then Ruga brought up something that clearly still haunted him. The shooting at his best friend's funeral. The one Adam transformed into content.
Do you know that was at my best friend's funeral?
Yeah.
Do you know that my best friend mama couldn't even bury her son the right way?
Adam attempted to justify it, claimed Wooski started it first, but Ruga wasn't accepting excuses. He wanted to know if Adam was truly built for the energy he puts out online.
If I would've came here right now with 4 pairs of boxing gloves and set them bitches on the table right now, like, come fight me right now, let's go fight, would you?
No, that's goofy.
That answer revealed everything Ruga needed to know. The back and forth grew more intense. Ruga warned Adam he'd get hurt if he kept playing games online. Adam called it a threat, and the entire room became a powder keg ready to explode.
You're gonna have to be polite if you want to stay on this podcast.
Listen,
can we talk? Hold on.
Hold on.
Then why'd you beg to come on here?
To be honest, I really wanted to come in and beat your ass.
Adam called for security. Ruga didn't flinch. He was ready to leave on his own terms, but not before making sure everyone knew exactly what he thought.
I'm gonna ask you to leave.
That's cool, I'll leave. But I'm telling you, you a
I don't care.
Yeah, you handsome guy.
Come on. Sure.
I'm gonna get up out of here. Don't touch me though.
Security escorted Ruga out. The entire internet watched a man tell Adam exactly what he thought of him and dare him to delete the evidence.